So, you want to get a platinum in Stellar Blade? Stay with me in this video, in which I'll explain everything you need to know and a quick and efficient roadmap at the end, with minimal spoilers if any at all. And also remember that you have the full platinum walkthrough in my channel. Alright, let's begin with a quick overview of the platinum. In terms of difficulty, this one is going to be easy because there is no difficulty that you need to play to set on, and you can just play it on easy. So it will be around a 3 or 4 out of 10. If you have some experience in these type of games, I will recommend normal though, because it's the best experience in my opinion. You have some experience and it's satisfying and doable. Now, about time, we're talking about 40 hours for most people. That's the average. In my case, I clock around 40 hours playing on normal and then New Game Plus on hard. If you only want the platinum and don't care about 100% completion, then maybe you can lower that time around to 30 hours. Now, in terms of playthroughs, you want the 100% completion, and the most leisure playthrough, you are aiming for about a bare minimum of 2. Now, if you want just the platinum, you can potentially down that to 1.5 playthroughs. Now, for missables, yes, there are missables. The most sensitive ones are the endings, so be very careful. You can potentially get to a 3rd playthrough if you don't, and I'll explain more of this in the next sections. Also, watch out for some collectibles, and especially for the camps. Let's talk about endings and how they work. There are 3 endings for the game, and one of them is fixed, and the other 2 depends on how high your relationship bar with Lily is, meaning they cancel each other out and are missable. So, we'll split this in 2 paths. The first path is the fixed one, the return to the colony ending, which is going to be available no matter what you do. You just need to choose the reject option at the end. Now, the path B, it's going to be the memories ending, and there are 2 potential endings here. So the first one is going to be achieved by getting the Lily's bar to a 100% completion. This is done by mostly completing the main quest, but for the remaining of the bar, you need to grab some collectibles, specific ones, and also completing some of the side quests also increases the bar. So you need to have a 100% completion just before the point of no return. Now, the second ending is just achieved on the contrary by having the Lily's bar below the 100% completion. This is achieved by just rushing the main story and just don't doing anything else at all. If you skip Eidos 9 in the point of no return, then you are in the right path. Now, to get those 2 memories endings, you need to choose the accept option at the end. The important thing here that you need to know is that you must back up your save on the last camp just before the final boss fight, because otherwise you can potentially miss on the endings. If you die during the final boss fight, the game will be saved and you won't be able to change your final choice. So the backup is the safest method. But I don't have Peace Plus. Well, in that case, the only thing you can do is make sure you don't die during the boss fight. So put the difficulty to easy and then exit to the main PS menu if you think you lost all hope or you lost your hearts that lets you revive. In that case, I will just close the game and back up to the menu. Also remember, you need the 90 best logs from the final bosses from the reject option, the return to the canonical ending. So make sure that's your canon ending before going into New Game Plus, if you are thinking about that. Now, about Missables and the point of no return. Collectibles mostly carry over to the next playthrough, and you don't really need to collect everything in the game for some trophies. Um, you need to collect every can, that's true, and the most missable ones are the Naitivas researcher for all their logs, and since you need to visit Eidos 9, which only unlocks with Lily's bar with a 100% completion prior to the point of no return, plus the ones from the reject choice at the end, because those ones also count for that trophy. And also another really missable one, it's the activate all camps. You also need Eidos 9 for that one. And speaking of the point of no return, you need to know that after completing Abyss Le Bois, you will get a sound and clear warning before going to Spire 4 or Eidos 9 if you are in the 100% Lily's bar path. That's the point of no return mostly. So make sure to complete everything, especially in Sion City, before that point. If you reach that point, just cancel out and make sure you have completed everything. You can mostly play at your leisure and then clean up just after that point. And I really recommend that you also do the fishing trophies as well. So make sure you have like everything completed. Now, a few time savers tips I can give you is that you can, well, you should equip increase skill points, skills on each gear slot. I really recommend you do day stack, and you're going to need a lot of skill points to unlock every single skill in the game. That's a trophy. So if you really want to avoid cleaning up at the end and farming points, I really recommend you equip those in the year slots just from the beginning. By the point I reached the ending, I got more than enough points to unlock every single skill, and you also need to accumulate even more skill points for the skills from New Game Plus. For those ones, you can really reset your skills, but well, they are really good to get and to have. So yeah, you can really complete the game with no problem, no stress, even if you get like 3 skill points in your gear slots. So yeah, I really recommend that one. It's going to save you a lot of time. And another tip that it's not really essential, but it will help you to clean up collectibles if you hold a full exploration and collectible run in the wasteland and in the grand desert. If you wait until you unlock the double jump, then you will be more efficient, especially in the wasteland area, because there are some and a lot of the collectibles block behind having the double jump. So that's another thing. Now, a good question: can you do the platinum in one playthrough if you don't care about the 100% completion or New Game Plus? The quick answer is yes, you can do it in one run. Well, mostly 1.5 runs, but it's not needed, and it's not recommended if you want the 100%, as I said, since you need to play New Game Plus anyway. And if you don't care about that, then you need to know that for this to work, you need the PS Plus cloud, because you need to back up your save, otherwise it won't work. So it's mandatory for it. You need to rush all the main quests without doing any side content at all, and minimal collectibles grabbing. up to the point of no return. At that point, your bar with Lily should be around 60 to 65%, which is enough to trigger the bad ending. So you make a backup right at that point. So you upload your save to the cloud, then rush towards the end of the game, accept the offer and get the bad ending. When you get that out of the way, then you reload the backup, and then you just complete everything normally, all the side quests, all collectibles, everything, and then proceed with the final areas, which will be Eidos 9 followed by Spire 4, and just do the final 2 endings as normal. That will allow you to get the platinum in one playthrough and some hours, but be aware, as I said, you really need the PS Plus cloud. Alright, after everything is explained, these are the roadmaps I would recommend. Depending on what you're looking for, I'll give you 2. So, the first one is going to be aimed for the 100% completion, and if you don't have the PS Plus cloud. So, the first step is completing the game at your leisure, collecting everything and doing everything up to the point of no return. Then make sure you have every trophy by then, all the possible ones, including fishing, to make it as easy as possible. Then you should have Lily's bar to 100% naturally by doing this, and also check out the combat trophies, even though you can make them in New Game Plus as well, so the progress will be carried over. Of course, you are not going to have all the trophies at that time. You'll be missing the camps ones. There are also 4 cans in Spire 4. You will be missing the Naitiva researcher, but you get me. You need to have completed everything up to the point of no return. Then after that, you're going to move up to complete Eidos 9 and make sure to collect everything there. There is also some Naitivas that are only in Eidos 9, so make sure to do that as well. And after that, you go into Spire 4, which is the final area. Complete everything there, collect everything there as well. Then you'll be reaching the final camp back at the wasteland, and you have to make a backup save just before the final boss. The game will warn you, this is the final camp. There will be a commentary by Lily that says this is going to be probably the final camp. So make a backup save just in case. Then afterwards, you choose to accept and watch the true ending. Then you reload the save and choose reject this time for return to the colony and the Naitiva researcher trophy. Then the last step is going to be that you should have everything except the last ending and the New Game Plus trophies. So rush a New Game Plus without doing side quests and ignoring collectibles. This time you want Lily's bar with less than 100% completion, and then go ahead and complete the final ending by accepting again the offer. Now, for the one playthrough platinum, if you don't care about 100% and you have the cloud, as I said, it's going to be very similar. The only thing different is that you first rush the game until the point of no return, and then make a backup save there, end the game by accepting and watching the bad ending, then reload the backup save, complete everything and get all collectibles, just like the first step in the 100% roadmap in the previous one. And then you just follow the same steps, just complete Eidos 9, collect everything, then complete Spire 4, collect everything, then reach the final camp in the wasteland, make a backup save just in case, and then choose accept and watch the true ending, and then you reload the save and you choose reject this time for the final trophies for the return to the colony and Naitiva research. So that's it, guys. Hope this information is really helpful for you. um, Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you are going to get the Stellar Blade Platinum, and make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Cheers, and see you in the next video.